morning, everybody. It's June the 20th, day 18 of my SOBO through hike attempt. Last night we made it to Maine's, trying to get it in the video, Maine's Roadhouse. These ladies, Jen and Jen, really awesome people. Everybody I've met out here are really nice. Just came in here because I'm gonna have to get to Rangeley today. I've got to try to get a hammock, and that's the closest. It's like maybe 16 miles from here, and that'll be the next town we come to on the trail. But it's probably like 30 miles by trail. You know, that's the way it is out here. But they offered to give me a shuttle. We're gonna eat some breakfast and just relax a little bit. Today's gonna be a zero because my left foot is absolutely killing me. And a hyperextended, I'm sure I said that yesterday like 2 times, my left knee again, because I'm just trying to be so cautious on my left ankle that it's making me, you know, just hurt other parts of my body. But I know the aches and pains are part of it. I get that. But they just hurt a little bit more when you're 55. Let's say today's just to eat a bunch of vitamin I, like Skittles, which I know is not good for me. That's what I was telling my wife. But I've just got to have some relief. So hopefully the day's rest. We're right into Rangeley. I'll show you. Won't be a whole lot today because I'm taking the zero. And like I say, I'm trying to rest up. Yesterday was tough for me. And we're going to push through. We're going to get through Maine. We're getting through Maine. At the end of every video from now on, I'm going to start attaching the Far Out app. I'm going to try to, excuse me, I'm going to try to get it where you can see like our total ascent and descent. And yesterday it was right around 72 or 7,300 feet, which is redonkulous to me. It's just, I don't know. But like I say, the descent was definitely tougher. And plus up here it was 85 degrees. Today as well, it's supposed to be another 85 or 90, and thank goodness, and it's supposed to start cooling down because coming up the Bigelows yesterday, and I even had an extra liter of water. There was 0 water sources. I mean, there was, but they were, I mean, maybe if you had a straw or something, maybe you could have got some water out of this one. But thank goodness I finally made it to one coming off the backside of the horn, and golly, that's absolutely the best water I've ever had in my life. So yeah, it's going good. It's a struggle out here, there's no doubt, but we're gonna make it through Maine. I know I sound like I'm upset, and I am, because I'm missing my family, but we're gonna try to get the foot feeling better, and we're gonna get back after it. And anything cool today that I see, I will be sure to show you. It's pretty cool. This is the bus that they take you to eat. Everybody signed it. And there's even Darwin. Good morning, everybody. It's June 21st, day 19 of my SOBO through hike attempt. We just got dropped off at the trailhead by Jen from Maine Roadhouse Hostel. Can't say enough about them. They're super nice folks. Because when I rolled in here the day before, I mean, I was literally on my last leg. My hammock went out on me, but they actually let me use a double nest hammock, which is fine, more room, until I get on down the trail a little bit where I can get me one. A godsend, because I was at my wit's end when I came in, for sure. So thank the good Lord for those angels. But yeah, me and Forrest Gump, we're getting ready to hit the Crockers. Got a lot of climbing, and then hopefully get over Spalding and camp. But the thing about it, we're just kind of, you know, we've got 4,000 footers coming up, so we're just gonna go and see. You know, I knew Maine was gonna be tough, so I think we've got a good game plan. Polar Bear and Spams a Lot rolled in last night, which was neat seeing them again. Got to meet Day Tripper and Midnight, who work at the hostel. And I forget Day Tripper's girlfriend, but they also hiked the trail. I want to say in 2022, they said. But anyway, super nice folks. But, you can already tell I'm out of breath. That's the thing about when you go into town, when you come out, you're straight uphill. But plenty of water this time. Learned my lesson. So we're just going to ease on up the trail, and I'm going to combine days 18 and 19 because 18 was a 0. There wasn't really much to show. So I'm just going to combine days 18 and 19. Woo-wee! And ease up this mountain. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, we just came off of North Crocker. There wasn't a view. I took a picture of the sign, but this is, we're thinking South Crocker, and there's a little bit of a view, so. And bugs. And I want to say we're headed that direction. Yeah, we're still just ascending, coming off of South Crocker. Which was our second 4,000 footer of the day. But I want to say, oh, everybody relax. It's tough coming down this stuff. We're going to go down, and then we're going to go up Spalding. We're trying to get to the other side because there's a lean-to, but we'll see. Just headed down. I'm going to show you a little bit of the trail. It's just really tough to walk in this, but I want to say that's where we're headed. Now we start our ascent on Spalding. We came up over the Crockers, the north and the south, 4,000 footers. And now we're at the top of Spalding. I don't think we're right at the top, but we're close, which will be our third 4,000 footer for the day. But yeah, we're just easing on down. Of course, it's kind of tell it's started raining. Forecast is for rain today and tomorrow. You know, it's the AT. It's going to rain for sure. But yeah, I know I never say it enough, but everybody that's like liking and following and subscribing, I hope you find it entertaining or kind of interesting. Like I said many times before, I'm by no means an expert. Grew up in the woods though, you know, whether it be hunting or fishing. And my favorite hobby, of course, is playing golf. So I just love the outdoors. And this is definitely 100% outdoors. Met some really cool people in Maine so far. Hostels can't be any better, from Shaw's to Sterling to Maine Roadhouse. The two gins, just as absolutely as nice as human beings can be. They go over and beyond. It makes you feel bad, you know. But And I forget, they both have southern ties. I'd want to say one of the Jens, she's actually got a house in Roswell, Georgia. And the other Jen definitely lived in Georgia for a minute. I can't really remember how long, but yeah, super great people. Like I say, we're just still heading south. That's the whole, you know, I say the day before yesterday, when I come in there on one wheel, if, you know, and the lack of water, you know, all the no-bos were the same. I mean, it was just a bad situation as far as the water carry. Lesson learned. We're just really trying to find a good stealth site right now. Our main objective now is, we were in Stratford. Now we're headed to Rangeley. And after Rangeley, we'll go to Andover. And after Andover, we'll be looking for Bethel. And then Bethel's pretty close. I say pretty close, but we're getting close to getting out of Maine when we get to Bethel. So, yeah. And of course, after Bethel, I want to say it's Gorham. So then we'll be easing on into the New Hampshire, which will be, I know it's tough. No question, it's tough. But I'll just praise the Lord just to be in a different state. I mean, I don't care where it is. My fun meter has peaked with Maine. I mean, it's absolutely running over. But yeah, we're just trying to find us some stealth sites. This is not the worst. There was a good water source back there. Feet feel really good after taking a solid day off, pretty much like a day and a quarter off. Left ankle feels really good, but then once you get back out here and slipping and sliding on Rootville, you know, but it is what it is. You're gonna have pains out here. Shoes are holding up good. Didn't have to wear any Leukotape today. That blisters are, thank goodness, are like callousing over. Of course, I know this rain, I'll probably put some Leukotape on just to make sure tomorrow. But like I say, our next town is Rangeley. Don't know what we're gonna do. I want to say it's probably right around about 18 miles now from us. I don't know, we'll probably do a resupply there, just get some food, kind of like a gas and go. Tried all day yesterday in Rangeley to try to find a place that had a hammock. And I finally found a place, and it was a builder supply, and they're like, oh yeah, we've got them. But thank goodness that Miss Jen called them, because it was a hammock, but it's the kind that comes with the frame. You know, so I would have looked pretty funny walking down the trail carrying a framed hammock. But thank the good Lord they let me use theirs, so I've just got to get one and get theirs returned to them. We're just trying to take it easy and lick our wounds, basically. It's weird, haven't seen a single no-bo today. Now, the day before yesterday, we met probably 8 or 9 no-bos. Met a lady that was actually walking her dog, which some of that stuff is, I don't know. I've got 2 German Shepherds, Kuma and Shadow, but I don't know. It's amazing that they can go up those rocks. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'd be so afraid they would get hurt, you know, because I'm just belly crawling them. So that would scare me absolutely to death. But he looked like it was like a boxer. He looked like he was having the time of his life. But yeah, I'm just waiting on Forrest Gump. He's back there. He's trucking on down the trail. Here he comes. Run, Forrest, run. Good afternoon, it's about 10 till 8. In that last video, I made a mistake. I said that, you know, we were on Spalding, and we weren't. We're about a half a mile maybe from the top. We just got a stealth site. So first thing in the morning, we'll get up on top of Spalding. Depending on the weather, hopefully it's kind of holding off. Now they're calling for, like, who knows, 20% rain out here means you're going to get wet. But you can sort of kind of see my setup. I've got my, trying to show it. I've got my bag hanging, and I've got my tarp up for my hammock. Don't have the hammock up yet. Fixing to throw it up. Kind of drying out my rain jacket. Got a little wet. It rained on us just a little bit. That's what's funny out here. It rains just enough to get everything good and slick, and then it's gone. But it's fine. Like I said, we got a half a mile maybe. It's not much more elevation gain till we're to the top, which is good. So that'll get us a good start in the morning, push over this. I want to say we're probably about maybe around 22 miles, maybe 20 miles from Rangeley. Plan on going in there today after tomorrow, resupply or something, whatever. And like I say, Rangeley, then Hanover, and then Bethel. And we'll be getting close to getting out of Maine, which is great. Excuse me, and they're all similar as far as like the distances between each town. But yeah, I'm gonna get my hammock up that the ladies from the Maine Roadhouse hostel let me use. Bless their heart again. It's a double nest, so it's definitely gonna be comfortable. Definitely probably be getting a late start again tomorrow. But yeah, we're just gonna rest up and fix a little supper, and I'll check back with everybody. Like I say, once again, appreciate everybody liking, following, subscribing, the whole everything, the whole 9 yards. I say I'm not doing this to be a vlogger, because I'm by no means a vlogger, and I'm sure I've said some things that, you know, if you probably fact check me, they're probably off a smidge, but I'm not doing anything intentional. Me and Forrest Gump are gonna get some rest, and he's on down there trying to. That's a good thing about a hammock. I'm gonna try to show you here if I can do it without my finger getting in the way. So I can hang. All I need is 2 trees. I mean, it does, you know, you would never put a tent here. It would never ever work. It's a good thing about a tarp, or I mean a tarp, but a hammock. So once again, just gonna get my hammock set up and probably cook some ramen, maybe throw some tuna or spam in it, and try to get some protein in me, hydrate up, because we've got a couple of good climbs tomorrow, and then probably about the same the next day as we head into Rangeley. And like I said, we'll probably just do a resupply or something. Not real sure right now, but yeah, I'll talk to everybody in the morning. Just kind of give you a little look at my setup for the night. I'm gonna put my bug net on it, and I don't know about the under quilt protector, but yeah, I'm probably gonna put the bug net on it, because I've heard, and I keep it in this double-ended stuff sack, which is very handy from Hammock Gear. You know, I can, well, whenever I get my other hammock back, all of my hammock, my bug net, and my quilt protector is all in there. And all the quilt protector does is just keep it basically just keeps the wind from being able to steal all your heat out from under you. And it also, if you have an underquilt, it protects your underquilt from like rain and stuff. But yeah, there's our setup for the night. Got it, you know, it's kind of crazy. I'm in the middle of Maine, and we got a hammock. So this will be my home for the night. Home away from home until I can get back to Georgia. Like I said, thanks for everybody watching. I just thought I'd kind of show my setup. Good night.